welcome back to the Lazy Girls Kitchen. My name is Maggie, and on today's episode I'm going to share with you how I like to make my blueberry pie. Now I know that I've been going really heavy on the blueberry stuff this past few episodes, but it's just because they're in season and I'm taking such full advantage because they're so affordable right now, so why not? So without any further ado, let me take you through the list of ingredients. So to make this, the list is really short and sweet. You obviously need some blueberries. I'm using some store-bought pie crust. You can make your own if you want. I just didn't have the time to do that. You're going to need some sugar, some lemon juice, some cornstarch, some salt, and then an egg that you just beat lightly with a fork. This is just going to be for your egg wash. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to prepare our pie filling. So into my blueberries, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to add in my sugar, my cornstarch. Now I use cornstarch in this because I like it. The cornstarch is basically like a thickening agent, so once the blueberries start to get really nice and juicy, it's gonna thicken that juice and make it really, like, I don't know how to explain it, like a thickening agent. So like almost like it's coming out of, you know, those blueberry pie filling hands. That's exactly what this is gonna create, and I love that taste. Alright, so I just gave this a nice toss. We're going to give this a pinch of salt, not too much, just a little. And then we're going to finish it off with the juice of half a lemon, sorry. Now this is going to give this a beautiful tartness, beautiful sourness that I love in this pie. Especially because this time of season, blueberries are super sweet. So the sweet and the sour just work so well together. Alright, so these are nice and coated. Oops, see a little thing. I'm going to set this aside and we're going to assemble our pie now. So, I'm using store-bought pie crust. You don't have to, you can make your own like I said. I just didn't have the time to do it. It's a little bit time consuming, so I opted out for that. Let me just wipe my hands. There we go. So the first pie crust is going to go on the bottom of your pie, obviously. And I did spray it with some cooking oil just so nothing sticks. There we go. My favorite one to use is the Pillsbury one. I love that one. It's just been my favorite for years, my go-to. So I'm going to just kind of place this in here to get this nice and there we go. And then into this I'm going to add in my blueberry filling. And before I go any further, I just forgot to mention you're going to want to preheat your oven to 425 degrees. So you might want to do that now. So here are my blueberries. This one's not cooked. Alright, and now we're going to cover it with our second pie crust. Now you can do like a beautiful design, you can do whatever you want. I've never been super like crafty about this stuff, so I just kind of keep it simple and just cover the top. So we're going to just lay this right over. Get this beautifulness. So I just kind of connect it with this pie crust, just like so. Okay, so here is my pie. Now, here's what you're going to want to do. Let me grab a knife. There we go. So you're going to take a knife and you're just going to, I do it on the top, so I do kind of like a cute little design to make it look better. You're going to want to make air holes, otherwise your pie is not going to have any breathing room. And you're going to take a chance of it exploding in your oven. So nothing fancy, because I like to get it done quickly. Then maybe like just a couple here. Okay, so then what I do is I take my pastry brush and I just take my egg wash and brush it all over. This is gonna make sure that your pie crust doesn't get super dry and that it gets nice and golden brown on top. Okay, so my pie is nice and coated with the egg wash so that nothing burns, nothing gets brown and gross, and gets nice and golden brown. Before it goes into the oven, you're gonna take some aluminum foil. I just cut it into like pieces like this, and you're gonna take it and cover the top where like the edges of the pie are. This is going to prevent your pie crust on the edge from burning. So you're going to put this into your oven with the foil for 30 minutes, and then you're going to take the foil off and put it back into the oven for another 10 to 15 minutes so it gets nice and golden brown. So in total, you're really looking for about 45 minutes in the oven. So I'm going to finish doing this, put my pie in the oven, and then I'll meet you back here to show you what it looks like. Alright, so my pie was in the oven for exactly 45 minutes. Now, I'm not going to cut into this because I'm taking it to a barbecue, so I don't want to have like a big gaping hole. But I just wanted to show you just how beautiful it looks. You see that? I actually started to pick at it a little bit over here. Just to kind of give it a try so I can kind of explain it to you. And it's absolutely perfect. It's not overly sweet. You get a little bit of that tang from the lemon juice, which is like wonderful. The combination between the lemon and the blueberries is fantastic. So you definitely have to head over and make this. The recipe will be up for you on www.thelazygirlskitchen.com. Make sure that you subscribe and give me a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!